just going to try and get the chat going on my laptop so I can see you guys. I need a new laptop for sure. I haven't set up my microphone and everything, but it's just not working for me. So on the YouTube studio, so I am back on my phone and I hope everyone can find me. And let me see if I can get going again. So we're going to be doing live Akashic readings. Let's see if we can get going. So I'm working with the Akashic Oracle deck, which is specifically designed for the work that I do. It's designed by Marina Beach, the Soul Alchemist. So I'm going to be doing some cards today, and then just general Ascension chat, what's going on with everybody, let me know, and put comments in so that I can see. I've got my pendulum ready. I've got my pendulum. This is my Asclepius pendulum. So it's the staff of Moses, and it has the snake of Asclepius or Wadjet. So hi Michael, hi Flix. I'm just going to try and get my laptop going. My laptop is so rubbish, it just won't work with YouTube at all. Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you can hear me okay, because I'm on my cell. Link post in the old chat. Thank you, that's great. Let me just see if I can get up everyone's messages in case I missed them on here. Ooh. Yeah, I don't go live very often. It's really nice to see you, Michael. Thank you. Thank you for joining. And so Michael and I are going to be doing a video next week, probably on the 13th, I think we were talking about, which is going to be brilliant. Well, that's weird because this live is not showing on my YouTube. Okay, oh, there it is, there it is, there it is. Okay, brilliant. So how is everybody? Let me know in the comments. Hi, Kat. So I'm going to get the cards out. There we go, I'm going to get the cards out. So I have got with me the Akashic Oracle for Akashic energy readings. I also have dragons, because we're doing dragon a day until my birthday. And I have got the Gateway activation deck ready if anyone wants something a bit more starseedy. Plus I have the Unimaginable, the Misha Johnston ones. So yeah, so this, you know, the starseed or whatever, yeah, we can do that. I have a lot of decks around me, so I've got lots of angels and alternative decks or whatever, but the primary deck I work with is the Akashic Oracle, and this lets me see kind of the energies and themes that are in your timeline right now. And as I'm doing the reading, I'm piecing together your highest timeline. If there's something that pops up that's not for your highest good, then I'll use my pendulum to clear the energy for you as much as I can, working with your Akashic guides, and then we'll reset and see. So I was going to have a look at 2 weeks, 4 weeks and 6 weeks and see what's coming up for everybody, and if there's anything that needs to be cleared, we can do that. Hi Karen. Life is lifing. That sounds so cool. Yeah, let me know in the comments how everybody is feeling. Tomorrow I'm doing a lecture in Cheshire Healing Festival, and I've called it, I'm doing Light of Lemuria, an ascension discussion as well. So I'm going to take everyone on a guided journey of the golden temples of Lemuria. So we're going to do some healing, but then we're going to open it up and just have an ascension discussion circle. So that's kind of what we do on my lives here. So whatever's going on with everybody, just pop it in the chat so we can support each other. If you would like a reading, pop it in capitals. And oh, I've got cards everywhere. One sec. Got cards, and we've got a dragon that's already fallen out. The dragon that's come out is air and water dragon, helps us connect to higher frequencies. Okay, and it says, trust your intuition, develop your psychic abilities, be open to enlightenment and express your inner song, your dragon song. Yeah, and we've got Flix in the chat, and she knows all about dragon song. Okay, Michael, I'm reading for Michael for the first one. And you can ask whatever you want, Michael, it's fine. Or I'll just do a general. So these cards are for Michael. Please can I have the 3 most aligned cards so we can see what's happening for the next 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks for Michael. There's a bit of anxiety there. Have you got something coming up? Or am I just nervous? Because it's a first time reading for you and we've got a video coming up soon. So I get a little bit nervous. Okay, so let's see. Oh, this is actually really good. Yeah, yeah. Oh, brilliant. So in the next 2 weeks, you're going to be focusing on your purpose and mission. So you're going to have choices coming in, and they could both be kind of aligned choices, but it's up to you to use your intuition to see which one feels right for you, because the goal is going to be the same. Whichever pathway you take, you're going to be guided. You've got a big guide support team around you of angels, ancestors, and ET guides as well, and that's happening in the next 2 weeks. So you're going to have some choices, so just make sure that you've got all of the information you need to take that next step. So coming up in 4 weeks time, you're being asked to connect to your nature elementals. So it might be a little bit stressful maybe coming up in about 4 weeks, but this is very much, you are very much a water elemental. A bit of everything. I feel fire energy with you as well. But yeah, but connecting out. So if you have guides that are elemental guides, call them in. Call in the forest people as well. Forest people are fantastic guides to work with, yeah? So call them in. So that's in the next 4 weeks. You're going to need to take a bit of a rest, a bit of a reset within the next 4 weeks. And as you move into 6 weeks, you're going to get challenged. You're going to get a reminder to stand in your boundaries. Yeah, so there could be something coming forward that's going to make you think, hang on, somebody's draining my energy here, or somebody's suggesting something and I want to say no, but I feel like I'm about to say yes, okay? So this is in about 6 weeks time. You're going to get an opportunity to set clear boundaries, okay? Michael, I'm going to pick you a dragon, because I know you're also dragon like me. Okay. Oh, you've got a blue dragon from the Pleiades. Wow. And it says, prepares you to accept source healing and accept a heart activation, give and receive heart healing. And you are very heart-centered. We all know that. Okay, so that's from Michael. I hope that makes some sense to you and gives you some support in the next 6 weeks. There was nothing there that needs to be cleared out. You are on really good footing, actually. Really good. Which is quite rare. No, you're pretty grounded. You're pretty stable. Love it. Okay, so this is my Wawa tube, my 963. This is my little handheld one. So I'm cleansing with sound. You guys hear that? You hear that? Let me know. Let's see who is next in the chat. Okay. Let's see. So, okay, so we've got Flicks, Akashic, and Starseed cards later. I'll probably forget. I might be nervous. Michelle Petros. Thank you, Michelle. Okay, please can we have the 3 most aligned cards for Michelle P? For the next 2 weeks. Thank you. Next 4 weeks. Next 6 weeks. Okay. Please can I have some success anchors? So when we get things coming up, they're a bit challenging. We ask the Akashic guides to give us supportive energy to carry us forward. So we could do with a little bit of support here. Let's see if that helps. Michelle, tricky situations for you, but it's good. And thank you. Okay, so in the next 2 weeks, you're going to have a situation. This card says prostitution of self, but it doesn't mean anything weird. It just means that you need to reconsider your time, your energy, your money, and how you're putting your energy out there. And if you're in charge of it, or if you're pimping yourself out. So it's not my favorite card, but it is very much an empowerment card, yeah? So it's you. Let me just cough. It's letting me know that you're over giving in some way, that your energy is not quite balanced right now. It's being drained in some way or other. So this is a reminder to stand in your power, to let go of anything that's binding you, to focus on the beauty, relax your energy, and take a step forward into empowerment. So when I asked what's that related to, please can I have a success anchor? I got karmic relationships. So there's somebody around you, or maybe soon. There's a throat energy situation. Hold on. I feel like you need to do some clearing on your throat, because I feel like I'm being like more than usual. And okay, so this is a chance for you to have a look at relationships around you, whether they're in person or online, or their family or ancestral, whatever's coming forward. Relationships, making sure that you are supported. So there's lots of support in this card. If you don't feel supported, then it's reaching out as well, but reaching out for somebody that truly gets you. So people around you that make you feel light, make you feel happy, they're those lessons in receiving heart healing energies, receiving supportive energy. So that's your good karmic lessons. The people around you who are more challenging, they're the lessons to stand in your boundaries. Okay, so just have a look and review everything that's going on around you and say, okay, what are my karmic challenges right now? Is it a lesson in receiving or a lesson in standing in my boundaries? Okay, so when I asked for a support anchor to even out that energy, I got vision and ambition. So your Akashic guides want you to know that you need to get crystal clear about what you want to do next, and then they'll be able to support you. Because until you know what you want to do, your guide team are just waiting. They're waiting for you to say, what should we do next? You know, if you need healing, ask for healing. If you need direction, ask for direction. So whatever it is, get crystal clear. Okay, this is in the next 2 weeks. As we move into the next 4 weeks, you've got it. You've got purpose and mission. So you've got that clear focus ahead. So well done. So within the next 4 weeks, you're going to feel a lot more focused, a lot more guided. So make sure you're putting plans in place for the next 2 weeks, 4 weeks, and 6 weeks. However, in the next 6 weeks, there's somebody, or it could even be your higher self is trying to give you direction, but you're not listening in a way. Or there's somebody that's getting involved, that's making you kind of do things that maybe you don't really want to do. You know, maybe you know, you want to go that way instead of this way, but somebody's saying to you, oh no, you should do this, you should do this. So it's asking you, oh hi Aurora, I saw the message just pop up. Yeah, so there's games going on in your life. There's somebody messing with your hair. There's a little bit of game going on. So I'm going to try and clear out some of the energy. So when I asked for a success anchor, that's exactly what I got, a success anchor. So it's up for you to look into your Akashic records and see what skills you need to bring forward. So when I asked for clarity on that, what I got was true service. So it's time for you to remember that you're here in service to others, okay? And whatever that looks like for you, write it down. See how your world is at the moment. So we're in service to ourselves first, to make sure that all of our essential needs are met, and that we're safe, and that we're grounded. And then after that, it's the mission steps in. And we know that you have a purpose and mission here. Yeah, so you're not just here living life on earth. You have a starseed mission, and it's time to get crystal clear about what that is. I'm just going to do a little bit of clearing work. Okay, working with the pendulum. So I'm going to bring in some energy to help you. I'm just going to bring in some cosmic healing energies from the heart of source. I'm going to bring in some healing light, some golden iridescent healing light for you, and allow your body to take as much or as little as it needs to get yourself grounded, to get yourself focused and stable. And if there's overflow, you can bank it for later. Just let your guides know. I can feel it clearing through your aura, and your grounding roots are not fully all the way down. So let's extend them down into the center of the earth. Okay, and start to call up some energy. So I'm just going to clear out any oaths, vows, agreements, contracts, covenants, spells, hexes, curses, promises made, any emotions, feelings, considerations, or judgments that are stopping you being in your highest timeline right now. We're just going to clear. Okay, that's cool. And then bring in that vision and ambition, bring in that purpose and mission, and anchor that into the present lifetime book. And anchor that in, please. All bodies, all fields, all grids. Thanks. Okay, so I'm a pendulum alchemist, so I work directly in your Akashic record timeline. To clear that for you, I'm just going to ask for one more message for Michelle. Yep, okay, so you're transforming fears, so you've got a lot of healing going on. That's probably why you're getting pain in the body and you're feeling exhausted. You're doing the work, so that's amazing. So just know that you're on the right track. You just need to get crystal clear what you're doing next. Everything else will fall into place. Okay, so that was for Michelle. So, wah-wah. All right, okay, so I'm just going to reset the cards. Let's have a dragon for Michelle. Let's have a dragon guide, please. Here we go, earth and water dragon. Creates the foundation for new growth. Did we get this one before? A fresh start is coming with new opportunities. Nurture your ideas and harvest the abundance. That's perfect. That's absolutely perfect for you. Fresh start energy. Nice grounded and focused energy. Love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, so I'm just going to reset the cards. So hi Maya, hi Joanna, hi Aurora, hi Benno, hi guys, hi Karen. Thank you for joining me. I always seem to reschedule at the same time as Rob. I don't mean to. I really tried the other day. I even sent him messages for my John Whitberg video to make sure there was not much clash there, because that was a big one. Oh, Violet. Hi, Violet. Okay, so who was after Michelle? Okay, I'm going to do Flicks. Let's do Flicks. I'll do Flicks first, and then we can do Joanna. So please can we have the next 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks for Flicks? 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks. So these are Akashic Record Oracle cards. They're not always positive, because it's a true reflection of what's going on in your timeline. And we're primarily looking at the energies that are making things difficult for you. So it could be guilt, or it could be forgiveness, it could be things like that. But for Flicks, it's alchemy and magic. So in the next 2 weeks, it's an opportunity for you to stand in your power and bring forward some gifts from the past, to do something magical, to make yourself feel a little bit more magical, and to trust and faith. So she's got this blindfold on. Yeah, she doesn't need to see. She's using her psychic senses. She is the alchemist. We are in alchemy. We make change. That's what we do here. Yeah, so this is great. So this is the next 2 weeks. Moving into 4 weeks, we've got the family ties card coming out. And even if you're not close to your family, this could be the support network around you, but it's letting you know that you're this strong oak tree right there, that your strength in the community or in your family is required. You're kind of a person that brings people together. Okay, so there might be an opportunity in the next 4 weeks for you to have some kind of relationship situation or friendship situation where you're going to need to step in as that strong oak tree energy, that grounded energy. Okay, and as we move into 6 weeks, we're moving into money alchemy. So that's 2 alchemy cards. That's really rare, 2 alchemy cards. I actually did come out for a client first thing this morning, both alchemy cards coming out. That's dead rare. All right, so you're very old, very powerful. And hi Puck Elf. Okay, so money alchemy in the next 6 weeks. So when we look at money alchemy, it's an abundance of whatever you want. It doesn't have to be focused on money. So you decide what abundance means to you, get really clear about it, and set some steps. So it's not just going to come in with you waiting. Even if you want to win the lottery, you've got to be in it to win it. Okay, so that's in the next 6 weeks. See, she's got the money bowl there, and she's taking money in and out. Yeah, so there's flow, there's like this energy moving for money. That's really important. So that's for Flicks. And a dragon to support Flicks on her journey over the next 6 weeks, please. There's multiple dragons want to come out for you. But we've got the Emerald Dragon. Okay, and it says brings in healing and cosmic abundance. Heck yeah, cosmic abundance. Good fortune is coming. Let your thoughts support your divine perfection. Align with your 5th dimensional blueprint. Okay, so call in Emerald Dragon. So when we work with dragons, they really do come in to support you until you bid them farewell. They're really there, following you around or walking the path ahead of you. So make sure you direct your dragon and give it a job to do. Otherwise, it'll just be circling around you all the time. Yeah, double alchemy. Amazing, amazing. So that is for Flicks. Okay, that's really awesome. So even though it might not feel like you're in a good place or whatever, if your energies are feeling a bit low, you are. Yeah, you are. You don't need any support from me. You got this. Okay. So we've got Joanna next. Oh, Michael says it could be nerves. Yeah. Oh, Joanna. We've got a jumper, and the jumper is the Akashic Records. So Joanna, are you spending time in your Akashic Records library? You are a record keeper. You've done it in the past. You need to start doing it again. And this is really weird. I never get jumpers. Okay, please can I have confirmation on card for 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks. Okay, so this is for Joanna. Now the next card that flew out was renewal and relaxation. So your Akashic guides are coming in saying it's really important you reset your energies, you get some relaxation time. I do feel like you're a water element person, so make sure you're having those long baths and things. In the next 2 weeks, we've got nature coming in to support you because it's time to do the forgiveness work. Oh yes. So the forgiveness card coming out is a really positive sign, and it means that you are ready to take that next step to be the bigger person on whatever it is. It does not matter, because you're going to be doing forgiveness for all lifetimes when this card comes in. And all this golden energy, this is courage and confidence. So it's like your solar plexus is saying, I'm ready now to release any stagnant energy, any grey tones. I'm ready to let it go because I need to be in overflow of my golden light right now. Yeah, so I generally tell people the only way I work with forgiveness is the Ho'oponopono. The I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you, the Hawaiian technique, that works for me. But you're being asked to do it in nature as well. So it could be for you, it's walking and saying the mantra, or just spending time out in nature, connecting into your forest people, cousins and things like that, yeah? So that's in the next 4 weeks. As we move into the next 6 weeks, we've got 2 cards coming out. You're stepping into wisdom and mastery. So this is you, Joanna. You're a very wise soul, a very wise woman from the past, yeah? So if you're not already healing others, then you should really have a think about it, because your words are healing, your presence is healing, you should be a healer. No, Puck Elf, we're not doing any exorcisms today, thank you. Go and see Sean Bond and have it. Oh yeah, no. So for Joanna, we have got wisdom and mastery and stepping into true service. Yeah, again, this is remembering that you are on one side, making sure your needs are met. Then you've got the service work for others, like priestessing work. It'll be for you as well. There's a lot of heart healing. I can feel the heart healing needs to be done. And then from your own experience, you'll be healing others on that same pathway. So, hi, Jason. Okay, let's have a dragon for Joanna. But yeah, nature, nurture, dragon. Thank you. Okay, wow, it's a crystal yellow dragon. Opens you up to higher learning and wisdom. So you're learning something new. Expand your crown chakra for illumination. Walk the higher spiritual pathway. So this is you stepping into that higher true service mode. Yeah, you're going to crank it up a notch. Whatever you're doing, you're going to take it a step further. Working in golden light, golden energy. That's so cool. Okay, so that was Joanna. But yeah, you're an Akashic record keeper, so you might want to come into my Saturday night groups, which are 8 o'clock UK time, and we journey into the Akashic records. So I'm just going to reset. So who was next? Cat. Cat, is that okay? Okay, so I'm going to pull some cards for Kat unless she tells me not to. I can just see a yes, so I don't know if that's like a yes for a reading. Okay, next 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks. Now you have multiple options coming forward. I'm finding it tricky to weave together your highest timeline. There's multiple. Can I get a clarity card? Yeah, you've got choices coming up. Oh wow, I see why now. Damn. Okay, so the reason why I can't see your highest timeline is because your authority is above mine. Okay, you've got your inner authority card coming out, and I've got pretty high authority, but you're stepping in there, like, which explains potentially that dream that you had when you were rescuing me. So here we go. So yeah, you're stepping in inner authority. Now this is you in the next 2 weeks. Really standing in your power, feeling very comfortable about who you are. You've got that solid ground there. Yeah, now you are the lion and you're the princess in this. Yeah, this is real high priestess energy coming in. So this is you in the next 2 weeks. So you say who, you say when, you say how much, right? This is you. And then as we move into the next 4 weeks, it's compassion and empathy coming in. Okay, so there's remembering to take a breath, to be kind to yourself, and just take, I think it's a little bit like making your moves in silence, so just listening, not really saying, so you can kind of gauge what's going on and just send out compassion and empathy first, and then kind of see, okay, what's happening here? Because you've got cosmic healing coming forward. So do call this in at bedtime. So this is cosmic healing coming from your guides, from your highest alignment team coming in. Call it in at bedtime and just say, I'm ready to receive my cosmic healing now for the highest good. Okay, full body chills. Wow. Okay, now there is potentially, because I asked for a clarity card, potentially there's some healing going on. Yeah, this is the trauma and wounding card. So even though you're amazingly stepping into your power, in the background there's a little bit more healing that you could do when you're ready. You're kicking the doors down into that light shadow work. Yeah, you're doing it. So we don't need to go deep into that. You just see how you feel, and you can always ask the dragons to help you with that. Okay, yeah, so we got Archangel Gabriel's dragon of purification. This is for Kat, and it says self-discipline will speed ascension and bring joy. You can carry Archangel Gabriel's diamond, so bringing in diamond light, double diamond light for cleansing. Perfect, that sounds great. Okay, so that is for Kat. Okay. So Michael says it makes total sense. Oh dear, I wish they do. They don't always make sense. It's not my reading, so it doesn't make any sense to me. It's great if it makes sense to some of you guys. So we had yes from Kat, yes from Michelle. So I've got Brandon. Does Brandon want a reading? Got Aurora. Does Aurora want a reading? Karen. Okay, Karen, let's do Karen first. Can you see anything about the bright light? Just very short light. One was outside the sky and it got a little weirder. Did I travel somewhere? Oh. Okay. So Karen, did Karen travel somewhere with that bright light? Yes. Did she go to the Pleiades? Yes, she did. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you journeyed to the Pleiades. Why did you... Oh, you're going into a healing chamber. Yeah, you're going to a healing chamber. Okay. Right, let me see where I was, sorry. Okay. God, you guys, the chat is fast. Okay. No, it was benevolent. It was totally benevolent. It was Pleiadian healing guides coming in. When I do Tamiana, Pleiadian crystal healing, they literally, I put the crystals around the client, use special symbols, and the client goes into a ship, a healing chamber on a ship that comes directly above. So I feel like it was the Pleiadians. Let me see if there's anything else we can get from that. I'm thinking this deck feels a bit slim. I think I've lost some of my cards here. Any confirmation on that, please? Okay, you were taken. Okay. I don't know. I feel like, first of all, I feel like it was positive, but I feel like with those particular cards that I just saw, it could have been hijacked on the way back. So I just see how you feel. If you feel it was really negative and you felt weirded out, I think it's likely that there was a bit of hijacking on the way back. But don't worry, because my first initial thought was Pleiadians. Positive Pleiadians. Okay, Karen, I'm going to pull some cards and we'll see if anything else comes up. Brandon says, heck yeah. Oh, you've got a lot of energy today. Feel good, ran 11K and did a workout. Okay, well, that's positive then. That's positive. So please going to have the next 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks for Karen. I'm getting a little bit of trepidation. So is there something coming up that you're worried about? Yeah. And I had a card come out twice. I put it back first and it still came out. Okay, so you are heading into a healing period. That's probably why Palladians are coming in. So we have got family ties cards coming out. You're being asked to draw on the strength of the family ties though, because you've got forgiveness energies coming in. So this is in the next 2 weeks potentially, but it's entirely up to you. So you know, you might have an opportunity to sit down and think, okay, maybe I'm ready to release and lay down some things now. But just take your time with it, because within 4 weeks you're stepping into your self-confidence. Okay, so whether you do that forgiveness work now or later is entirely up to you, but we got confidence energy coming in, and this is the same kind of frequency, the same kind of energies coming in. You've got that golden light energy, so just call that in for you. Hi Shannon, hi Mia. So call that in for you. Now when it comes into the next 6 weeks, yeah, this is the card that came out twice, and this is you standing in your boundaries. This is you saying, hang on, no, I'm in charge here. I'm going to say who, I'm going to say when, I'm going to take the steps when I'm ready. Okay, so this is you calling back some of your energy that maybe you've shared a bit too thin, or other people have tried to drain you. Okay, that's within the next 6 weeks. Now we've got the ancestral heritage card coming in. So the healing that you're doing over the next 6 to 9 weeks is you're healing your family lineage, but in the center there's this palm with a key. Okay, so this is you drawing on other versions of you from past and parallel, bringing those skills into the present so that you can do this deep healing work. And this card is like the buck stops here kind of card. Yeah, so the lessons and contracts and things that you end right now, that's it. They won't carry on for, even if it was like, you know, like all the women in your lineage. No, it stops right here. Okay, so this is you standing in your power, and as you do that, you're moving into wisdom and mastery. Okay, so potentially in the next 2 months there might be a little bit of tricky energy, but you're so going to overcome it. You really are going to step into your power. Yeah, you're going to step into your energy. So you don't need to learn anything new. You just need to draw it forward. Yeah, from the past, from the parallel lives, from other versions of you. Draw in all of those skills into the now, so you can do that healing. Let's have a dragon for Karen, please. Perfect. Okay, it's a dusty pink dragon from Andromeda. And it says, prepares all of your chakras to embody higher love. Accept and radiate higher love. Teach others with its flame. Okay, so we've got flame energies coming in. I am a flame keeper. I love to work with my violet flame and my rescue flames. So this is a beautiful dusky pink dragon flame. Nice. Okay, so that's for Karen. Let me know who is next. Yeah, I'm on Mind, Body, Spirit for this weekend, but I'm not doing readings. I'm actually doing healings. I'm doing an ascension talk. It's going to be really cool. No, Puck, this is free. Don't worry. Oh, Jason, you're on the road. Are you covering 2 chats? Let me just check the chat and see who it was next. So if I miss you, please let me know. But I think I'm going to do Brandon. Brandon, who's never had a reading from me before. Let's see. These cards are for Brandon. Please can we have the most aligned cards for Brandon? Okay. The next 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks. So these cards are letting me see the energies that are around you right now, whether they're supporting you or limiting you. You're having a bit of a tricky situation, so we're going to bring in some support for you. Yep, and one more, please. I'm going to do a little bit of energy clearing. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, So Brandon, you are going through ascension symptoms right now, so you might not feel it, but I can see that it's there. There is some heart healing that is happening for you, but you are making a breakthrough, okay? So the work that you're doing, you're smashing it. You're killing it. It's awesome, okay? But it's an opportunity to stand in your boundaries, to rebuild the structures all around you and to stand strong. So this is the next 2 weeks potentially. Heart healing. Heart healing doesn't feel good. It could just feel like low energy, could feel like depression, it could feel confusion or whatever, but that's what's happening. But in the next 4 weeks, you're stepping into unconditional love. So this card coming out is a sign that it's, first of all, self-love, self-care, so important, but also remembering that you have a really supportive guide team around you. There's massive amounts of energy coming off you. My hand is like, wow, Brandon, who are you? Okay, so you're a really powerful person. This card is like burning in my hand and I'm full of flame. So unconditional love energy. So you bring in your guides and guardians, bring in your guardian angel, bring in archangels or whoever you work with, bring them in. I'm feeling like Norse gods are great for you. At the moment, I'm currently working with Hel. I'm working with Hela, goddess of the underworld, and she is very nurturing. She's fierce, but she's very nurturing. So that might be something for you to have a look at. So you've got love energies coming in. So just be open to receiving. Allow yourself to receive support. Even if it feels like you don't need it, just be open to the possibility that you need it, okay? As we move into 6 weeks, I was told that you need a success anchor, so you need a bit of support from your Akashic records. So from the information that you have been building from past lives, parallel lives, whatever, other versions of you, the key is all held within your Akashic library. It's all there. Not only does it record everything, but sometimes we have artifacts. We have I take everybody into an armory. We suit up, we get weapons out, we get technology out and things like that. So think of your Akashic library as your sanctuary, your fortress of solitude in a way. It's got everything that you need right there. So when you go in with the intention, you can literally suit up, get training, get downloads, get healing, get whatever. So I was asked to bring in support for you, and it was telling me that you have a supportive family, okay? So does that make sense? It might not be your blood family, it might be your friend family or whatever, but just know that there is support around you, okay? This for me feels like connections, like you need to make some new connections or strengthen your connections in the next 6 weeks. And then I was told that you're going into service work. So you're a support worker of some kind. I do feel like you've got really powerful energy. So are you utilizing it? Are you directing the energy? Because if you don't, if you're a magical person and you don't direct your energy, you're going to start feeling pretty crap after a while. I just need to put a do not disturb on my phone, 1 sec. Okay. Yep, so you're moving into service work. So this is the 3rd or 4th time this card has come out for our group today. So it just shows that we're all here in service to others. We're supporting others with the words we say, the things we do, with our gentle presence, with our sacred witnessing and just being there. We are all working in service to others. So this is great. So just make sure that you're taken care of. Because when I asked for guidance, I got relax and renewal. So you need to take some time for yourself. Yeah, I do feel like you're a water element person. So really submerging or being near water or playing with water, whatever you need to do, that's going to be perfect. Also getting out, getting outside, getting outside for sure. Getting out in the sunlight. You're probably going to get some downloads from the sun coming in. Get some light codes coming in for you. So Brandon, let's have a dragon for Brandon. Dragon for Brandon, thank you. Ah, interesting. We've got an air and fire dragon. I definitely feel fire energy, especially when it's attached to your heart. It says expands your creative energies, harness creativity, excitement and enthusiasm, communicate your passion. Okay, Brandon, that's a great dragon. Okay, see how that feels, yeah? Okay, so let me know if that made any sense at all, or if it was a load of nonsense. I really don't mind, guys. Okay, so I'll just reset the cards. It's so nice to see Aurora Diamond Heart in the chat because we're going to do a video at some point. Yeah. It's going to be great. Let's see. Who did I miss? So, okay, Maya, are you still here? Oh, nice. I'm so far behind in the chat, guys. I really am so far behind. Okay, so I did cat, right? Did I do cat already? Yeah, I did cat already. You know what? I'm gonna do Puck. I'll do Puck Elf. Puck Elf, behave yourself. Oh, Maya, you're there. Okay, let's do Maya. Let's do Maya, then we'll do Puck. Maya. 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks. Now, I don't normally do readings like this. I normally do, for short readings, what we're doing well, blah, blah, blah. And then for big readings, I do elemental spreads, and then I go into other things. Okay. Yes, it's good actually. So in the next 2 weeks, it's stepping into unconditional love. So calling in healing energies for you, Mia, and just allowing yourself to receive that. Slowing down a little bit for sure. And I can see you journaling or writing or reading a book. Okay, so just taking time for yourself in the next 2 weeks. That's super important because you're moving in the next 4 weeks into healing, and this is releasing guilt. And I do feel like this might not be, let me find my pendulum. Is this from past lives? Is this from present? Okay, so this is past life healing that you're doing. So as you draw in more unconditional love, you're kind of getting the body ready to release things from your past lives, okay? So this might be a bit uncomfortable, but when I start to work with, because I'm not an emotional person, I've literally had my emotions suppressed because that's how my powers work. They're linked into emotions. So what I've been taught to do is to kind of call it out. Yeah, so to tune into the heart space. And even if I can't feel it, I know it's there. So I'll say, guilt, I see you. I lift and release you. I do the breath work, and then I visualize it leaving the body and dissolving in the light around me, that kind of thing. So we draw in a lot of heart light. We draw in loads of emerald crystalline energy to support you with this, drawing in compassionate rose gold energy into the heart to support you as you release guilt from past lives. And in a way, we're just honoring the energy. We're honoring the actions from the past and saying, thank you for being part of my life. You know, thank you for reminding me that this was there and that I've overcome this now. I'm stronger for it. I see you, guilt, and I lift and release you and I honor you. Yeah, and you take deep breaths and you let that go, and then we call in more emerald, more rose gold, yeah, more beautiful double diamond light to heal the body. So this is what's going on in the next few weeks, but I'm not even going to bring in healing for that because you're stepping in to your self-worth and deservability by doing that. Okay, this is you standing in your power with your throat chakra, your solar plexus, everything falling into balance because you're doing the harder work, yeah? Because you're doing the shadow, we're doing it in the light, we're creating those diamonds in the dark, and we're bringing them forward to forge a beautiful sword of truth, okay? So this is coming in for you, along with financial freedom. So whatever this guilt energy is that's been kind of creeping in from past lives or parallel lives even, or maybe even from the present, but it didn't look like it too much, but it's been kind of stopping you from really stepping into your full potential, okay? But that's going to change now. Okay, so this is amazing. So just ask your Akashic Record Keeper guides, ask your angels, your guardian team to support you with healing over the next 6 weeks. And be ready to open up and receive as much divine love, healing as you possibly can, okay? Oh, okay, I'll do a little clearing. Okay, I'll do a little clearing. And here, so I'm just going to draw in. So we'll draw down some cosmic light for everybody. So if you want to receive, be open to receiving. If it's not for you, that's absolutely fine. Just say, I don't want to receive. So just drawing down from the heart of source, some purest love energy, love that's never been used or recycled. We're bringing that down, some double diamond light, gold, rose gold light, drawing it down into all chakras, all bodies, all fields or grids, drawing that down into the heart. So bringing in some beautiful love from the heart of source, from Prime Creator Galaxy. We're drawing that in now. Asking our guides and guardians of the highest light and resonance in pure benevolence, no conflicting agendas, asking them to come in and support us all right now, bringing in loving energy. That was a big shift then, guys, a really big shift. Okay, so we're going to alchemize anything that's not in the highest light, and we're going to alchemize that into the purest love energy, divine love, quantum love is what I've been getting at the moment. Some beautiful quantum healing light coming in. Crystalline light angels coming in, thank you. Okay, so just releasing quickly any energies that are ready to go, any energies that are not yours, letting them go, letting them disintegrate and or transmute, transform into unconditional love. Thank you for all parties, for the highest good and harm to none. It's a nice little shift of energy there. Are we done? There's more? Can we carry on? Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to pull a dragon. This is from Mia Maya. Tingles in your crown and legs. Yeah, I flush energy through the legs. It goes down your roots and into the earth to be recycled. Here we go. We've got the rose pink dragon. Yeah. Perfect for what we need. Prepares your heart to connect with the higher facets of the cosmic heart, which is what we were just doing there. Open your heart to warm-hearted love and diamond light. Connect with the love of the universe. That's fantastic. That's exactly what we were doing. Yeah, so this is for you. Okay, so just go gentle. When we do these Akashic clearings and energy shifts, you might need to go outside and get some fresh air. You might need to have some chocolate or some coffee to ground down, and you might even crave salty or sweet, yeah, to offset the balance in the energy shift as well. Okay, so I'm going to do Puck Elf next. My chat is so far behind everyone. It's like, okay, I'm going to get a new tube this weekend, hopefully. A new frequency, an angelic frequency. I think it was 666. It's actually a really good angelic frequency. So, Puck, please can we have 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks? Okay, you've got some deep healing coming in, but you're being asked to connect to nature. Yeah, definitely connecting to nature. Okay, so there's deep heart healing coming in, Puck Elf, and it's asking you to think about how you're spreading your energy, yeah, how people are taking it from you, or how you're spending your time and your words. So this is another make your moves in silence kind of moment. Don't let everybody know what you're up to, okay? Because there may be people around you, and I think there was, who don't have your best interests at heart or whatever. So just take your time and focus on your nature connections, because you really are an elemental. You really are. So you get your strength from the elements around you. So you're being asked to focus on the nature energies, to focus on relaxation and renewal. Okay, call back any energy that's yours that you've been spreading too thin, and do the breath work. Release other people's energy and just let it go with love. Yeah, we never send anything out. I know you love to do like darker things, hexing or whatever, and work with snakes or whatever, but just let things go with ease, because you're moving into money alchemy. Now this is important. This is important for you, Puck Elf, because you're being asked to focus on the nature connections and the abundance that is Gaia. Okay, and I know you've had an experience, so if you focus on that and just let go of everything else, just kind of drop anything that's been making you feel a little bit unsettled or whatever, you will move into overflow. You will move into money, alchemy, abundance, allowance, but it is connected to your connection to nature. Okay, so call in your nature spirits. Okay, Okay, and yeah, so that's the main thing. I'm going to pick you a dragon to support you over the next 6 weeks for Puck Elf, please. There's two dragons. So we've got the black dragon from Saturn, brings you wisdom through spiritual discipline. Concentrate, focus on your ultimate vision. Congratulate yourself because you've passed a test. Now that's important for you. Okay, you've been tried and tested for a long time, but you passed. You made it through. That's fucking amazing. Okay, then we've got a mega dragon coming in. And it says, harness the divine feminine power of creation. That's that nature energy we're talking about. Intention, hold your vision and birth the higher consciousness, okay? So you are basically dating Mother Earth. Think of her as your partner and just do whatever you can, spend time with her, you know, do things to please her. I know you do your fairy things, like fairy doors and fairy creations for the children and stuff like that. But that's really important, yeah? So honor your nature connections, and then she will bring in that abundance energy for you and help to calm you, ground you, stabilize everything. This is so important, okay? I hope that makes sense for you. 2 dragons, eh? That's amazing. So you kind of got a masculine and feminine dragon coming out there, which is brilliant. So that was for Puck. Okay. So can somebody let me know who's next? Thank you. Let me try and catch up. My screen is so far behind everyone as well. Let's have a look here. I did see Selena. Was there anybody before Selena? Okay, I'm going to do Selena because I saw that one. Let me know if I miss anybody, please. Okay, so I'm going to do Selena. Selena also does readings as well, very affordable readings. Oh, Aurora, sorry, did Aurora want a collective reading, was it? Is that right? Okay, so I have a collective energy reading for Aurora Diamond Heart. Was it collective for Aurora, or was it a personal reading? So I think I saw something that said collective. Is she still here? Is she gone? Hey Aurora, who was it for? Was it for you, or was it a collective energy reading? Personal's good. Okay, so the next 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks. Okay, so you've got some deep healing going on, so I'm just going to pull your success anchor. Yeah, okay. So at the moment, okay, so this is the money fears card, but it might not be tied into money, but it does show that there's a bit of energy in the root chakra that's not quite stable right now. There's a little bit of anxiety or trepidation there, okay? This comes out for me all the time. I've been healing money blocks and lack and scarcity going back 4,000 lifetimes. I'm not joking. It's absolutely insane, okay? But when I asked for success anchor on that, asked for the support, I got vision and ambition, okay? So whatever's going on with you at the moment that's making you feel a little bit unstable, perhaps, it's tied into what are you doing next? Or what do you really want to be doing that you're not doing now? Okay, if money was not an issue, what would it be? What would you do? How would you spend your time and energy? Okay, so that's for you to think about over the next 2 weeks and get really crystal clear. Maybe even set up a crystal grid for the things that you want to let the universe know that I want this or something even better. Okay, so if you're not sure what you want, then you open it up with questions and say, okay, well, what else is possible for me? I thought it was this, but what else is possible, right? Okay, so then as we move into the next 4 weeks, we do have money coming in, but we also have guilt. So guilt is surfacing. So you're starting to release whatever guilt you may have that's tied into money. And I know a lot of us do have that because we don't like to charge for our services and we want information to be free for everybody, but we still need to pay the bills and we need to put a roof over our head and things like that. So let me just find out where this is coming from. Is this from this lifetime, please? Is it from past lives? Is it a pattern? Is it a contract? Okay, there is a karmic contract there. When it comes to you receiving money, there's an old karmic contract, which I can try and help you release a little bit now if you're open to that. But just know that whatever's going on emotion-wise, that door is open. You're stepping through. You're moving into this next phase. So there's no need to be worried or have guilt about what you're doing next, because as long as it's focused in your passion and love energy, it will be successful. So we just focus on the alchemy energy, that golden energy coming in. And when we're focused on ease and joy, it will come, okay? And I need this too, so I'm going to do it for both of us. Okay, so we are moving into financial freedom in the next 6 weeks. So there you go. That's already there in the timeline. We just need to do this little energetic shift, okay? So I'm just going to tune in. Are we connected into Aurora's Akashic Records fully? Okay, I get it when I visualize you. Okay, perfect. Whew, okay, so we're just going to send in some healing light into your timeline. So we're going to bring that in, some golden healing light, washing through your timeline, bringing in aquamarine energies as well. So we've got that balance and flow. We've got that beautiful water energy to allow us to come into overflow, yeah? So we're going to anchor that into your present lifetime book, into all bodies, all fields, all grids, all parallel lives and universes as well. It's a little bit of shift there. Are we getting bleed through from parallel? Okay, so there's a parallel version of you that's a little bit in lack and scarcity. So we're going to heal through the timelines as well. We're going to heal through the parallel lives as well. So can we just double check that? We just send some cosmic healing through, abundance, light healing through into parallel lives and universes, into all forevers. Yeah, you're definitely getting bleed through. Okay. All right, so we're just going to release any oaths, vows, agreements, contracts, covenants, spells, hexes, curses, anything that is keeping you in a state of lack and scarcity, really, or feeling not deserving of receiving money or being rewarded for your skills, for your ideas, for your creative spirit. Yeah, it's your creativity. Okay, so it's something stifling your creativity. And, yep. Okay, so I'm just going to bring in some healing into the right side body as well as into the sacral. So there's a little bit of, you don't want to be like the strong person that says, give me the money. You don't want to be the masculine side that says, okay, that's $200, please. It's a bit like that. You kind of want to be in the feminine side of like, oh, I'll take whatever. It's okay. So I have friends who are like, I will not ask for money, but I'll ask for donations. And I'm like, I'd rather ask for service charge than donation. So that's just my thing. It's like the other way around, I guess. So we're just going to bring in some healing there. Yeah. Yeah, so it is hard. We start off pricing our things really, really low, underpricing ourselves. And, you know, we're pricing ourselves for a fraction of the time and energy or the training that we've done that's cost us thousands of dollars over the year. And we feel bad for charging for our expertise and our knowledge. But we need to. I mean, I'm trying to, I had one of my mentors, okay, that makes sense, yeah. So it's better to price too high and then do an offer than it is to price too low. Because I've got like some customers that are really set in to say $25. But now my services with all the amount of training and everything I've done should be $125. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, so it's better to go too high and put a couple of offers on every now and then. And just see how you feel. Let it sit, because as soon as somebody buys at that price, then that locks in then, and then everyone will buy at that price, yeah? So it's about getting that balance of your time, your energy, your talent, you know, and really being supported and allowing yourself to be supported by the universe. Okay, can we anchor in financial freedom? Is that anchored in? Thank you. Perfect. But we all start out the same way. You know, you look at some people and they charge $250 an hour and you think, I don't know how they do it. You know, I've spent thousands and thousands of pounds on training in the last 30 years. And yeah, I don't make that back. Okay. So we've got the pure white dragon from Orion. Transforms your ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. So these are wisdom codes coming in. And it says, process what you know, act with truth and honesty, let your wings of light grow and expand. So no matter what you're doing, as long as you're standing in your integrity, you know, as long as you're standing there and just being you in your truth, then the perfect price point along with the perfect client is always going to find their way to you. Yeah, so it's just being in that truth and integrity. That's perfect. So white dragon's coming in to help you. That's your dragon? Oh my God, here you go. Wow, you've seen that dragon before? Take a screenshot, that's awesome. Oh, I'll try and, if I remember, I'll send you a photo of the dragon. So this is the Diana Cooper deck. Okay, so it's process what you know, act with truth and honesty. There you go, that's all you can do. Is just be honest. Yeah, you know, I'm exactly the same when you meet me in person, except I'm a little bit more moody sometimes because I'm a Scorpio. And I have a lot of rage. SSP, in a dream it came to you. Oh, perfect. Yeah, the investment in yourself is hard to price, can be bought. Feeling right. Yeah, so it does take time. Okay, so who was next, please, guys? Can you let me know in the comments? Because is it Amy Rizzo? Because I've totally lost track. Beautiful white dragon with iridescent scales. Amy, okay. So these are for Amy. Both your parents are Scorpios. Oh, that's tricky. You know what? I keep getting drawn to Pisces, and Pisces Scorpio is not a good friendship or relationship match. And everyone around me is a Pisces right now. So am I being tested? What does that mean? Okay, these are for Amy. These are for Rizzo. I don't know. I keep getting two cards in the same position. I need to pull them both out. 6 weeks, please. Overview. Thank you. All right. Okay, Rizzo, this is good. First of all, you're the only first person to get fun and joy. Well done. Fun and joy. So whatever we're doing, it has to be fun. It has to be fun. Got to bring in the ease and the joy. Otherwise, what's the point? Seriously, what's the point? Let me just move this microphone out the way because I'm not using it. Yeah, so if you're not having fun, then just put the call out. I want to have as much ease and fun and joy as I possibly can. Okay? Oh, you love Scorpio and Pisces. Why do I keep getting stuck with like my husband who I'm divorcing? He was a Pisces. So I think it really depends what day you are, because it was a very bad match. It was very handled and, you know, targeted and all that kind of stuff. And then, but then I've got friends who are all over the month. But fun and joy is coming in. Also soul contracts, okay? So you're being asked to review your relationships. If they're ones where you're a little bit more codependent, it's asking you to review that. Do you really need to have that person there? Or can you stand in your power? Or is there somebody that you're connecting to and they're the perfect match? Because you know what it's like in our community. You divorced a Pisces as well. You know, we find our soul codes and our soul flame family across the world. It happened to me recently. I saw somebody on the podcast. My crown chakra exploded. That person had a piece of my soul code. And then I FaceTimed them afterwards. I was like, dude, who are you? This is insane. And we exchanged soul codes. And, you know, we worked together now. It was awesome. And, but yeah, see, this is what's coming in. So fun and joy. So are there people around you that are not fun? Maybe it's time to spend less time with those people if possible. Not in a mean way, just in a I need self-preservation kind of way, because I want to have fun and joy because life is too short, okay? Then you're moving into home and environment in the next 4 weeks. So this is an opportunity to refresh the energy in your home, open up all the doors and windows, give it a really good cleanse, maybe have a look into feng shui and see if there's any changes you can make that will make it easier to be comfortable at home, to be relaxed at home. Yeah, okay. You're moving into spiritual connections, okay? Now there is something going on This is the deception and betrayal card, but it isn't always as dark as it seems, because here sometimes it's about that circle of connection. Yeah, we've got that moon energy of intuition and magic, but she's holding a key behind her back. So behind her, secretly, she's got everything she needs, okay? So it could be, is this something that you're not telling people, or is there something they're not telling you? But it doesn't really matter, because you're stepping into your spiritual connection. Okay, this is a fantastic card. Okay, because you're stepping into your real spiritual powers with this one. Courage and confidence is building. Communication with your guide team is building. There's even a new guide coming in, I think. Let me just see who that is, please. So I'm getting a yes on Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel. Is there anybody else? I'm getting a no. It's those two. So just see how you feel, what resonates with you. Okay, let's have a dragon for Amy. Okay. Oh, we've got the white gold dragon from Lyra. Lovely. And it says, connects you to the highest Christ light. Develop your causal chakra at the back so you can journey. Bathe in 9th dimensional Christic light. Wow. So this is spot on with that spiritual connection card. Yeah, you are about to take your next steps. You are opening up. It's going to be great. You need to separate from a person. Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? So just know that you're really supported, okay? You've got your guardian angel there. You've got your guide team. Michael stepping forward for protection and truth and that kind of thing. Yeah, so that's perfect, okay? So call on your dragon. Call on this golden dragon to bring in protection and healing and abundance for you, okay? Because you're this is what happens when we have spiritual relationships as well, because well, with a mundane person. So you get a mixed match of energy. So my ex-husband was very grounded, not spiritual. He's from India, but he was not spiritual at all. Not even religious in like you think for an Indian, but it wasn't Hindu or anything like that. And then as I took off, he kind of seemed to go backwards. So sometimes you get to a certain point as a spiritual person where you just need the right people around you, because you start to speak a different language. Yeah, they just can't keep up. They can't go where you're going. So you're taking steps up and they are just the same. Yeah, and it's not their fault. That's their journey, and yours is a completely different journey that's about to take off. Yeah, it is. It's about to take off. So that's amazing. Okay, so that's for Amy. Oops. Okay, was there anybody else who wanted a reading? Or has anybody got any random questions? Because you guys know I love random questions. You can ask me absolutely anything. I really don't mind. Didn't I do Selena? Okay, Selena. Okay. Boyfriend thinks you're crazy. He's so Nürnberg. Yeah, you know, I used to do mind body spirit events, and my husband would stand there with his arms crossed, and he'd say like, how much is that, you know, and he just wouldn't, he's a trained salesperson, but he wouldn't learn crystals or anything like that. So Selena, what's coming up for Selena, please? Okay, you do have multiple timelines opening up for you. I'm finding it hard to weave the highest timeline together, which means you've got choice and you have got very powerful energy to discern what's right for you, okay? So just take everything with a pinch of salt and then just see how it goes. No, it's fucking amazing. Let's have one more success. No, it's amazing. Oh my God. Best reading of the day. First of all, we've got stepping into self-confidence. Amazing. This is the next 2 weeks, and you should be very proud of yourself. You've done that amazing artwork for Michael Koff's new books, which are available. So you've got self-confidence energies coming in. You're literally anchoring in golden light from the heart of source into your solar plex, radiating it out all around you. That's amazing. Now the next card in the next 4 weeks, you're being asked to have a look into your Akashic records, okay? You're also a record keeper like me, and there's information that's going to come forward maybe in dreams or meditation, okay? So have a look. So when I asked what's that about, all they would tell me is trust and faith. Okay, so whatever you're doing next, You need to have that confidence. You need to have the trust and faith that it's going to open up for you step by step by step. Okay? So trust and faith. So you're literally opening up portals. Okay? And making, I don't know what it is, but you're moving into financial freedom. So again, this is confidence energy. This is saying what you want and knowing that it's going to happen. This is putting it out to the universe and saying this or something even better, and just knowing, yeah, that you've got it. It's sorted. Expect miracles or they're just not going to happen. So this is you expecting miracles and just receiving. That's fantastic energy, Selena. And we love your energy anyway. It's awesome. Okay, I'm just going to have a confirmation on that dragon, please. That's better. Okay, so we've got Source Dragon. Okay, it says attunes you to the infinite, and it says be still, in silence, magic can happen, be in the moment. Okay, this is top reading of the day for Selena. There we go. Tuning into the Source Dragon with self-confidence, with trust and faith, and with financial freedom. Wow. Amazing. What an amazing reading. Well done. Well done. So this other dragon that came out first, and I was like, can I have a confirmation, please? This one, the Black Dragon from Saturn, does talk about focus on the ultimate vision. Concentrate. Okay, congratulate yourself though, you've passed a test, and we did already congratulate you, so that does make sense. So well done. Okay, so that's 2 amazing dragons for you. Loving that. Yeah, and Michael's there saying gratitude and appreciation, Selena. So everybody check out Michael's books. Let's see. Yeah, Selena's birthday's on the 18th and mine's on the 17th, and we're going to do a show on the Typical Skeptic. We're going to do a birthday show. This bitch has been tested on. Violetta, this is for you. Violetta's here in the UK by me. Getting a couple of things coming out, let's see. Girl, you've got some work to do. Oh dear. Okay. All right, we're going to bring in some healing for Vi. So we've got soul contracts coming in. So yeah, reviewing the people around you, making sure that you are focusing on people who are benevolent in the highest light and resonance and not settling for anything less. So reviewing people around you and just calling in really, really positive energies, and just don't settle for anything else, okay? So there is a bit of fear energy that's held in the root right now. There's a little bit of self-sabotage coming in as well, okay? But you are doing some really deep healing, very, very deep healing. Oh, that's nice. And but you are moving into alchemy, okay? And this might not be money alchemy. Violetta is a priestess of the violet flame like me. So we're moving into alchemy and change and deep, deep healing, okay? So that's what's coming in the next month. So you have the power to make whatever changes you need and for them to be abundant and prosperous and permanent, okay? Permanent change. That's important for you somehow. Okay, now as we move into 6 weeks, yes, there's still that other person that's kind of trying to pull the strings in the background, but we're not giving into it because we've got divine strategy coming forward, okay? So this has already been accounted for in your timeline. Your higher self has already played this out. It's all a lesson, okay? It did not happen by chance. You are meant to be with that person for specific things, and now you're closing the contracts on those things, okay? And we can do some work privately on that. But you've got divine strategy coming forward. So this is more of a trust and faith card and a knowing. Look out for those signs and synchronicities. Use the tools that you have, but also call in and just know that everything will work out for its highest alignment. You've just got to keep moving forward. And there's the home and environment card coming in. So yeah, a refresh on the home and environment. This is not news to us. We know what's going on here. So this is fine. Okay, I'm going to call in a dragon. So, because this is a lesson that you're working through, and we're well aware of what it is. So we just need to know that you've got the power to make these changes. No one else, just you and your dragon. The dusky pink dragon from Andromeda's come back out. This beautiful, compassionate blossom energy. And it says, prepares all of your chakras to embody higher love. So what that means is that this was just kind of like the preparation for a much bigger love to come in the future. Okay, this is the groundwork. This is for you to decide what you like and what you don't like, to get your body ready and your heart ready for something fucking amazing that's coming in the future. So it says, accept and radiate higher love, touch others with its flame. And Violetta is a violet flame keeper. Okay, so this is amazing. So you're going to take the violet flame, mix in that dusky pink blossom energy as well into it. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so, but yeah, call me. let's do the healing on that. But I love the alchemy cards coming out because I'm an alchemist. So, you know, we've got the power to make those changes, but sometimes we forget and we get overwhelmed and we get obstacles thrown at us, and, you know, and it's tricky, right? So sometimes we just need a reminder, and that's what oracle readings are. Okay, so let's see. Was there anybody else? There was somebody new that I didn't know. So just pop a comment in, and my mods will pick that up, please. If anybody wants a reading, let me know. You're ready for the universe to guide you? A reading for me? No. My readings, one of my readings, like, guys, are always the tower when I get a tarot. Hi, Trish. Did you want a reading? Oh, Nikki, that was it. Nikki, are you, do I know you, Nikki? You my Nikki? Okay. Oh. Wow. And get a success anchor, please. Okay. So right now you're actually doing really, really well, but there is a challenge that's coming forward. But you're going to get through it with ease. Okay. So this is you right now, Nikki. Oh, you met me at Mind Body Sulfur. Oh, amazing. Okay. You know, I'm in Runcorn this weekend. Can you get to Runcorn? I'm doing therapies this weekend. So I'm doing access bars, access facelift, personal sound and crystal healing, and violet flame Reiki. That's what I'm doing. But I'm doing a talk Saturday afternoon, and it's going to be a really good one, a meditation with an ascension circle, so we can just discuss things. So Nikki, this is you standing in your authority, your self-worth, deservability is right up there. You've got your sword of truth, and you're stepping into your priestess power. That's you right now, okay? There is a little bit of a challenge coming forward, and it's related to money, but it's also related to how you're spending your time and your energy. And I feel like people want a piece of you. That's how I feel like I'm being pulled at. Everybody wants a piece of you, okay? But it's okay. So you're going to get through it, but you need to be stepping into the compassion and empathy, taking some time out. So the more I focus on it, the more anxious I feel. So this is self-preservation mode, taking yourself away. In the next couple of weeks, you're going to find there's a little bit of a challenge coming in, but it's okay. You're just going to focus on remembering who you are, okay? And then moving into compassion for yourself, compassion for others. This is really important. So calling in that heart energy, working with those pink crystals, perhaps, that kind of thing. In the next 6 weeks, there is a review of your relationships that's happening. So you've got karmic relationships cards coming out. So you might find that you really want to veer towards somebody who makes you feel really comfortable and effortless, and less with time with somebody else because they're a bit more challenging. But this is a time for you to put in some strong kind of stability within your relationship. So a little bit of a relationship audit is required, okay, to see what's the lesson here. What's the lesson? Is this receiving? Is this happiness? Should I allow myself to relax and take a breath with these people more? Or should I put up my boundaries and take a few steps back and alert people I'm in boundary mode, kind of thing? So that's coming in. But whatever happens over the next 6 weeks, you're being asked to relax, to renew your energy, because you're moving into balance and flow, okay? You might have a couple of challenging moments that are going to make you do that, but you're stepping into balance, okay, by the end of the next 6 to 8 weeks. So you'll be able to take a breath. The blue energy is so important, and we don't really have blue sky much here in the UK now. So working with the blue crystals, working with sapphire or whatever you're drawn to, blue clothes as well, blue scarves, blue pillowcases, going to help you with the throat chakra, yeah? So that gives you that kind of boost of energy to express yourself. Okay, so that's coming up for you. Let's get you a dragon. This is for Nikki. Please can we have the most aligned dragon for Nikki to support her over the next 6 weeks. We've got a choice of 2 dragons coming forward. Wow, they're both yellow. Okay, maybe you talk too much and you need less blue energy in the throat, and you need to spin it with your solar plex and put the yellow energy in there, because you've got 2 yellow dragons coming out. So that shows me that your throat is over energized and we need to calm it down a little bit. So we've got the sunshine yellow dragon, helps you to help animals, okay? Serve animals, heal, respect and understand them. That's that one. And we've also got the crystal yellow dragon coming out, opens you to higher learning and wisdom. Okay, and it says expand your crown chakra for illumination, walk the higher spiritual path, okay? Yeah, okay. Oh, that's so cool. I'll just go to the chat. Very true. Yeah, I also need a bit of yellow energy because I talk a bit too much. And you guys know my throat gets attacked a lot. So I need to take my own advice. Okay. Very, very hot in here with all these dragons. So this is my Wawa tube 963, which is like a God source kind of frequency. It's very cleansing and clearing. I also have a 540, just like a heart energy. And I'm going to get something this weekend. So when I do personal sound healing, we can kind of do the Wawa tubes over the body. It's so cool. All right, so did I miss anybody? Was anyone else like a reading? You guys are welcome. So guys, let me know if I've missed anybody. Let's have a general collective reading. Oh, Aurora's live at 8. What time is that? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's like 1 a.m. UK. Is that 8 o'clock Eastern, Selena? All right, so I'm just going to pull some cards and see collectively what we're doing well, what we need support with, and general guidance as we move forward. Thank you. So this is for everybody, what we're doing well. Oh dear. Okay, it's very conflicting. This is the vows of poverty card. So what we're doing well is that we are basically collapsing, dissolving out all of the bindings, all of the things that have been kind of trapping us money-wise, collectively, all of the shortcuts and whatever the government's been doing and shortfalls. We've been handling it. Yeah, we've been adapting, and that's what we've been doing well. So even though there's things there, the quill is there, so we've all been communicating. There's contracts there. We've been working around it. We've been, oh, hi, Michael. Oh, Michelle, sorry. Hi, Michelle. So this is what we're doing well, is vows of poverty. So it's kind of like we're realizing that there's things from the past, but we're overcoming it, okay? And when I do the, release, revoke, rescind, all oaths, vows, agreements, that kind of thing, that's what I've been doing. Oh, Mia did a great show with Jay. I think I caught some of that. Yeah. So what we need help with as we move forward is standing in trust and faith, okay? Bringing in those compassionate energies for the heart and just really not allowing ourselves to let the vibration fall. We stay high vibe. That's our job. We stay high vibe. We have as much fun and joy as we possibly can. It's so important. That's like our main job right now, is to keep the vibration as high as we can so we can all heal, okay? To bring in that love energy. This is the job. This is the light worker, light warrior, team light job. We stay as high vibe as we can, okay? It makes it harder and harder for the dark forces to loose the energies. If we're all laughing, they can't take it. We're all laughing. They don't like it. Okay, so that's what we're doing. Our guides are supporting us. Now, there is more periods of lack and scarcity coming in. But we've been really lucky tonight that this card hasn't really come out. So even though we're going to be presented with lack and scarcity, there's going to be programming coming in. There's going to be things going on all around us that are saying, be in lack. Oh, everything's so bad. Be worried. Be afraid. Be very afraid. But we're not going to do it. We are not going to do it. We're going to stand in money alchemy mode. We are going to harness the power of alchemy and divine love to really keep ourselves in that golden light, high vibe energy as we move forward in the next 6 weeks, okay? So whenever we have those moments when we think, oh, my purse is empty or whatever, we think, no, I'm an alchemist. And I can draw my light from the sun. I can draw abundance from the sun. We are solar powered, okay? So when we have those moments, when the dark forces are trying to get us to be low energy, to be low vibe, we're literally going to stamp our feet and say, no, right? I'm solar fucking powered and I'm going to draw down whatever I need from the sunlight and I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep moving forward, okay? That's what we're going to be doing, okay? So I hope that makes sense. Yeah, you felt the energy trying to creep in. Yeah, there's so much programming coming in. Yeah. Cards coming out a lot. So it's the vows of poverty, lack and scarcity. It does come out a lot because this realm is designed to keep us in a state of lack, frustration and fear and anxiety. That's how this whole matrix is designed. And it's for us to stand in our power and say, nope, I can eat light. I'm a crystal being. I can eat light. I can work with my crystal energy and I can energize myself with crystals. Yeah. So the more we start on our ascension pathway, the more we crystallize. I work with crystalline light angels, and they, so sometimes on a live, you'll hear me say, check your light quotient. So how much light out of 100% are you holding right now? So the Lemurians, they didn't actually need to eat because they ate light. They held light, so they didn't have to if they didn't want to, because they were drawing it in from the sun. So the sun, our hair begins to draw in the solar light codes, our teeth, our bones and skin and everything is drawing in those light codes to power us up, okay? So the more we remember, the easier we'll get. Okay, so that was collective reading, yes. Okay, so Michelle, where was that new Michelle? I did see a new Michelle. Michelle Scarf. Personal reading, okay. Collective dragon first, actually. Let's find a collective dragon to support everybody watching live or replay. Okay, we've got a fire dragon coming in. Burns up lower energies around you. Perfect. And it says, you are safe and protected. Be determined and inspired. Clear your soul pathway. Fire energy, okay? So I am a priestess of the violet flame. I work with violet flame every day. I have a violet flame energy center that sits there. It's literally like a fire on my head. It gets very hot sometimes. But fire energy, yeah. Transformation, transmutation. So Michelle Scharf. That's a cool name. This could be the last reading. Let me have a drink. Okay. I don't think I've done a reading for Michelle before. Okay, this is really good. Okay, so we do need one success anchor. Need a little bit of support. Yep, one more. Yeah, okay. So this is a great example of what we were just talking about as well. So in the next, we're on 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks. In the next 2 weeks, you're going to be reminded, sorry, I'm trying to find my chat. Okay, So you are in service. So if you're not already working in service to others, if you're not already a healer or a support worker of some kind, really is time to think about what you're doing and how you're supporting people. So it could be that you're supporting people just with your presence, just by listening, or with your words. So I'm a tone medic, so it's my words that do the healing generally. Yeah, and I emit certain frequencies and things like that. Now, at the moment, there is a vow of poverty coming in. So things might be a little bit tight, might be a little bit difficult for you in some areas, but this is coming in from past lives, okay? So I'm just going to see if there is there legacy in the present? So it is in the present because it's patterns that are repeating. But when I asked for a success anchor, I got financial freedom. So I'm going to do some clearing on this for you to see if we can help release some of the contracts that are kind of dominantly playing in your finances right now. So we're going to clear that out. And as we do, you're moving in the next 4 weeks into a natural overflow and abundance. So you've got nature energies coming in. There's even pixie energy coming in. So I don't know, are you Celtic? Are you Tuatha De Danann? Because I'm feeling you are. Okay, that makes sense. I don't normally get pixies. I should look like a pixie, but I don't. But yeah, so this is elemental sprites and things coming in for you. Just make sure whoever's coming in is the highest light and resonance. And if you agree to anything working with the elementals, that you always put like an end date on it. Because they'll think it's forever, because they live forever, right? So, you know, even if it's like you're feeding the birds, just make sure in your mind that you're saying, I'm really happy to feed the birds for the next 3 weeks, right? Otherwise, you'll be feeding those same birds for the rest of your life, even if you don't live in that place. So that's a bit weird, but this is what's coming in. So you've got abundance of energies coming in. Elemental frequencies, it's air. It's air energy coming in right now. I think it's to clear and calm your mind. I can see you walking as well. So yeah, just connecting into all of them, all of them. Let's get rid of that. That's really funny. So that's going to help you do that, because over the next 6 weeks, you're moving into fun and joy. How cool is that? So you're literally, we're going to shift the financial thing a little bit. So it's going to allow you to move into the natural state of tuning into your elemental gifts, because you are an elemental energy worker. So making sure that your roots are always connecting down into that mycelial network, and you're drawing up, and there's like this flow of information up and down between you and the trees and things like that. I love doing that too. But you're moving into fun and joy and ease. Always remember to call in the ease, please, guys. Calling in the ease. Okay, so we're just going to do a little bit of energy shift for Michelle. Whew, so working with the pendulum, tuning into Akashic records. Are we connected? Are we in the past lives? Are we in the parallel lives? Thank you. In present lifetime book. Present. Thank you. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to bring in that elemental energy, that nature energy, calling in earth, calling in grounded focus, connections to Gaia, please, calling in air, calling in communication and expression and ease, calling in fire, calling in the dragons, calling in all the elemental beings that support earth, air, fire, water. Thank you. Calling in storm energy. Michelle is the storm. She's a force to be reckoned with. Thank you. Okay, so releasing any oaths, vows, agreements, contracts, covenants, spells, hexes, curses, or promises made that are keeping you in a state of lack, scarcity, or poverty in any way, shape, or form in this lifetime. Disconnecting any vows and contracts from past lives that are no longer relevant. Can we disconnect them, please? Collapse and dissolve them out for the highest good of all concerned and harm to none. Thank you. Are there any karmic contracts left? How many past lives are we going? Is it more than 5, more than 10, more than 15? 20. Okay, we're going about 28 past lives. Okay, can I just have a clearing on that 28th past life? Yeah, you know, I think something great will happen for us all soon. We just got to really hold the light. Hold that line, you know, it's important. So anchoring in that ease, anchoring in that joy, anchoring in that overflow, bringing that into the present lifetime book, parallel lives and universes, all for others as well. Anchoring that in, please. Drawing in emerald light, golden light, aquamarine light, double diamond light, calling in ruby. There's a little bit of shielding that's needed as well. Yeah, thank you. Okay, is anything else? Dragon, thank you. Yeah, I talked to my pendulum. It's got its own consciousness. Okay. So we've got Earth and Water Dragon. Creates the foundations for new growth. So this guy came out earlier as well. And it says a fresh start is coming with new opportunities. Nurture your ideas and harvest the abundance. That's for Michelle. Amazing. All right, love that for you. Love it. Perfect. Okay. So what have I missed in the chat? I like being in the chat. Yeah. A collective clearing of what? We need to be specific, Jason. Or like financials. I'm just one little woman. But yeah, I do pull cards on Facebook daily, like midday UK time. So at the moment I'm focusing on dragon energies because Facebook is so dense. I really don't like it. Michelle's all about joy. Perfect. Exciting times. Yep. Crystalline ground under our feet now. Yeah, perfect. Feeling it. Oh, Trish, did you want a reading, Trish? Yeah, so with these Akashic energy shifts, we're using the pendulum alchemy, so it's really important to hydrate, get some fresh air, get yourself grounded, and you might be drawn to sweet and salty food as well. Shifts can still keep happening for 24 to 48 hours in your Akashic records, and when you go to bed, just say, I now close my Akashic records, which is what I do when I end the live. I close everybody's records from my side. Oh, bye, Michael. You got fur babies. Yeah, so do check out Michael's channel. He's got some books out, and Michael and I are going to be doing a live next week. Not a live, we're going to do a recording. We're going to premiere it next week. Yep, so let's do some for Trish. Trisha. If you're in the UK, it'd be Trisha. Trisha. Okay. Getting a lot of karmic relationship cards coming out tonight. 6 weeks. Nice. Okay. Something going on. Okay, so there's a similar theme going on all night basically. So we all need to review our relationships, focus on the ones that make us feel light, happy, supported, and kind of review, yeah, go to the Akashic Records tonight, kind of review, just do a relationship audit of think, okay, who's draining me? How am I spending my time, my energy, my money, my focus? Who is draining me? And how can I call my energy back a little bit? Yeah. So when I do meditation work, one of the first things we do is we call back our energy from across time and space, from people, places, and situations. So we're just constantly giving energy out all the time, and we're absorbing energy all the time. So we need to release energy that's not ours, energy that we've kind of accrued, energy that we're tuning in, you know, and people that have been attaching to us, we release that very gently and respectfully as well. So that's one of the things we always start to do. So this karmic relationship card that just keeps coming out on practically every single reading we've been doing shows that we're all in a similar situation of coming to the end of our karmic contracts. Yeah, so this is that like a convergence point in a way where everybody's getting, the guides are coming forward with the bam, here's all your contracts, to either sign them off or to burn them and destroy them. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, so just have a review of who you're spending your time with, who's draining you, who lifts you up. And the ones that lift you up, obviously try and spend more time there. And if you're not being lifted up, if you're not being supported, then have a look and think, okay, what can I do to help this there? Yeah. So there's 2 great cards here, and this is in the next 2 weeks. We've got the alchemy and magic. So this is you remembering who you are. Yeah, you're a magical, powerful person. We're not just witches, we're alchemists, okay? We're alchemists because we make change. We make positive, rapid change for the greater good, okay? So sometimes in the past when we're witches, we've been a little bit selfish and we're just focusing on ourselves. But as alchemists, as high priestesses and alchemists, we're always thinking about our community. We're thinking about everyone else around us as well. We're thinking about the impact that our changes make when we do a spell or we say something or whatever. So you see me, I work with my pendulum. But if anybody watched the video I did with the Green Witch recently from Bell Witch Podcast, we were talking about triggers and things like that. So I have a magical trigger in my hand that I tap when I want to do magic. Because Rob from Typical Skeptic was saying, do some shows on how to do spells. I don't really do spells because I'm an alchemist, so my words create, my pendulum creates, or I will it into existence just in being. And you are the same. You're very, very powerful, okay? So it's getting comfortable in that alchemy kind of position, that high priestess position, getting comfortable in knowing that not everyone is going to get you, but the ones that do will really see you. And they're the people that you want to spend time with now. We don't have time to waste on people who are not getting it, who are not getting with the program. We really need to spend time with the people that support us, lift us up and cheerlead us, okay? Because you're moving into balance and flow. Probably the best that you've ever been. You're moving into balance and you're going to start to think about all the things that you love, you know? How do you want to spend the rest of your year? How do you want to spend the rest of your life? Think about the things that you really love to do because you're moving into balance now, okay? You're getting it right, okay? Now, there's people around you who really don't get you. So this is unconscious projection. So either it's we're projecting out to others saying, see this is how things should be, or others are projecting onto us, which is generally what happens in my experience. People are saying, no, it's like this, it's not like that, no, you're wrong, whatever. So we're trying so hard to fit in into the mundane, into the normal world, that we are not being our true selves most of the time, yeah? Because you're trying to fit in. So you're trying to mirror what other people are doing so that you can have an easy life, okay? But we can't do that anymore. We really need to move into that grounded earth energy to get our strong foundations in place. And we need to, that blue energy, we need to start communicating who we are. So I retired from the normal world in December last year. So it's almost a year for me of just working solely on my spiritual business and healing, very, very deep healing and discovering who I am, which is an absolute mind job. And yeah, so, but don't worry. You have got ancestral healing coming in. So once you start to get comfortable in your powers of who you are, you're healing your full family lineage. You really are. The buck stops with you. You're going to be ending quite a few contracts, okay? And that might feel uncomfortable, but don't worry, because this is something that's really, really good. So you do have people around you that are making things a bit tricky sometimes, and you've got shadow healing coming forward, okay? I'm just going to ask for a healing card, please. Oh, it's money alchemy. So we've got the alchemy card coming back out for all us alchemists here. So if this is kind of a reminder that you can make the changes you need to make, okay? You are the alchemist. You have that golden energy. You have that attraction, that magnetic energy. So whatever you want, you can magnetize yourself and bring it forward. So even though there's people around you right now that just don't get you, it doesn't matter because you're going to attract the people that do soon enough, okay? Let's see. Let's just do a little collective clearing. She's being funny. Yeah, family is tricky, aren't they? Yeah, I've got two sisters, and one like kind of gets me, and the other one totally doesn't get me. But they're very supportive in their own way. Okay. So we're tuning into Trisha's energy. Are we connected? Okay, so we're just going to send in that money alchemy energy. We're going to draw down golden lights. We're going to draw down light from the grand central sun, bringing in that golden light energy, drawing it down through the chakras, through the meridians, through the sun lines, drawing it into the body, bringing in abundance energy. So anyone can tune into this energy that we're drawing down. Okay, and we're going to release any karmic contracts that are close to completion that we can complete now. For the highest good of all concerned. Can we release those, please? Yep, there's a shift of energy there. Okay, can we release any... what is that, please? Any karmic lessons that are about standing in your boundaries? Are we close to completion? No, you still got some lessons where you need to really step into your power with the people around you. Okay, so I'm going to leave that one with you. We're going to draw you a dragon, okay? The dragon will support you. Okay, so we've got the air and water dragon. Helps you to connect to higher frequencies, trust your intuition, develop your psychic abilities, be open to enlightenment, and express your inner song. So this was the first dragon that came out today, and he's going to be the last dragon, I think. So that's amazing. So yeah, so when we've got the karmic contract cards coming out, karmic relationships, we've all got quite a bit of work to do, and some of it is just acknowledging, okay, I'm done with that lesson now. I'm standing in my power and I'm telling you, I'm done with it. And I'm going to collapse and dissolve it out. Thank you. You know, and sometimes we have to do that. So sometimes the lesson will keep going until you stand in your power and say, no, I am done with that lesson. I am moving forward and I'm closing the door on that. Then your Akashic guides are like, oh, okay, she's serious here, you know. Oh, perfect. Emerald Dragon. Nice. Yeah. Awesome. Yes, you've got some great energies coming in. The alchemy energy is very strong this evening. I've had an energy shift in the last couple of days because I've been waiting for events that have been kind of pending for like a year. And then once I completed that pagan festival I was organising at the weekend, I relaxed for a couple of days because I couldn't walk after, and then my energy changed. So I did the video with John Whitberg and Breakaway Ray, which was a good video, but I put on a new pendant, right? My pendants that I usually wear are energy artwork, and I put a fresh one on and it totally zapped my energy into like a positive, it was like bam, energy change. So I woke up the next day and was like, wow, something's changed here. I feel like I've got my mojo back, which is really good. So I'm entering in, and plus it's Samhain, so you know the new year is starting for us witches, which is really cool. Okay, now did I miss anybody? Let me know. Because I think we're done. And I'm going to sign off and see who else is podcasting right now. So is Rob still podcasting on Typical Skeptic? Flixie, you're so outrageous. It's been a long time since I've had an activity where I couldn't walk after that wasn't something. Oh, Rob's finished. Oh, thanks, Trish. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining me. It's been really good. It's been a while. We've not done this for a couple of weeks. I'm going to try and start doing it more often now. Final message. Something good. Prosperity mindset. There we go. Final message. Moving into prosperity mindset. Yeah, that's true. I literally had to try and coordinate with Rob so that I could release my John Whitberg video without clashing with him. It was really, really hard. Really hard because he does 3 to 4 shows a night and he doesn't know, like, I mean, I schedule a month in advance when I do my shows with him. Other people are like last minute shows or something, which is insane. Okay. Aw, thank you so much, everybody. Yeah, I need to, my head is a bit heavy now. Let me just close our circle. Oh, so just giving thanks to all guides and guardians that have joined us this evening, giving thanks to all the dragons, so bid them hail and farewell or they will literally follow you home. Giving thanks to the elementals that have joined us and bidding them hail and farewell. Okay, closing everybody's Akashic records. Have we closed everyone's Akashic records? Yes, we have. Perfect. Yeah. So yeah, call in whatever dragons you've been bonded with, call them in on your side. But just always remember, we welcome and then we bid farewell. Otherwise it gets very hot and you'll be thinking, is it the menopause? No, it's a dragon breathing down your neck. It's insane. So Aurora's got a live on next. It was that in like 90 minutes, Aurora? Ooh. Cosmic healing. There we go. Cosmic healing. Final card. There we go. Well, yeah, we're all entering our winning seasons. Perfect. Yeah, so Selena and I are doing a show on Typical Skeptic on the 17th. You can't back out now because I'm saying it publicly. We're going to do live readings, and we're going to have birthday chatter because it's our birthday, and we're going to have some fun with Rob. So yep, so see you guys very soon. Take care, everyone. I'm going to try and end this. Don't know how to end it. Bye, everyone. Bye.